All right, good afternoon. Thanks for coming. I'll go back to Saturday on the road and disappointing result. There's no other way to look at it. Our guys were, prepared. We felt we were prepared and went out, and our opponent made more plays than we did to win the game. So then you deal with the locker room, a lot of emotions from a number of individuals because we put a lot of time and effort into this and want to win games. So our challenge was in the next 24 hours to get our guys back physically, always a physical game, and obviously emotional game, and get them back in a good mindset as we prepare for a really huge opportunity here with an opponent coming to town that's two-time defending national champ, highly ranked. They're the whole package. Very good on defense. They're very good against the run. They give up 3 yards per rush, and they're running the football at 7 yards per rush, with a lot of good players. So this is where we're at in the season, and we got to look forward to this and have a great week of prep because this is a heck of an opportunity at the Alerus Center on Saturday afternoon.
Questions for Coach? Well, Coach, what was your impression of your team's mindset as you got back and tried to refocus here this week?
Yeah, there were a lot of guys hurting. I think there were a lot of coaches. It's hard when you deal with results that you don't want, but you got to be able to handle it. And this is a tough part of the season. It's November. These games mean a lot, and we know that game meant a lot, but you sure got to put it behind you and move forward.
What concerns you the most, maybe starting with South Dakota State's offense?
Boy, they run the football well. You're going to have to limit rush yards, and they use 2-3 tailbacks. The top two, Johnsons, they're both very talented, and then they run the quarterback. He's, been around the league a long, long time, made a lot of plays with his arm and his feet, so he's all that he's advertised. He's top player in the country, and but at some point you got to start somewhere, and you're going to have to limit rushing yardage.
Were you disappointed to that end, coming out of the road performances with the way you've been able to stop the run, or how do you feel about your run defense right now?
Yeah, we are disappointed. There's too many yards on the ground, but a lot of it comes from the explosive run plays. If you can limit and make teams drive the football, then you have an opportunity to make stops. Now, looking back to Saturday, we were pretty good on first down. We limited yards, but we weren't good on third down, that extended drives, and then hit some big run plays in the second half. That really hurt us. So we've got to really shore up the run defense and do a great job of tackling. We need to tackle really well this week.
Coach, amongst all the negatives, there were some positives out in Indiana State. Like, offensively, what do you think of their performance out last week?
Yeah, we didn't get off to the start we wanted, but there were positives. We answered their first score with a good scoring drive. We controlled the football and moved the chains on several big third downs. I thought Simon threw the ball well and made several good plays. We had a number of receivers contribute and get yards after catch. Nate DeMontignac and Nick Kupfer and Caden Dennis, some guys that really I thought had solid games, and I thought Isaiah Smith had a good game running the football. So number of positives in the game.
After these hard back-to-back road losses, what kind of adjustments are you planning to take on such a top program?
Well, you got to keep your preparation simple and consistent to prepare for a very good opponent. So we got to be very efficient the entire week, have a good plan for our guys, that we understand it, that we can play really fast, because you got to really get downhill against these guys, both offensively and defensively. So you tackle well. Offensively, they tackle really well and really are an attacking defense. So it's got to be a simple plan that our guys really understand that we can execute at a high level.
When you guys play at home, the atmosphere and energy is obviously different. You guys go out there and play really hard. Do you think that having this game at home may help the outcome of it?
Well, we seem to get better results at home. So we still talk to our team about creating the energy. We got to have a lot of energy, and when we make plays, the crowd really gets into it, and it seems to really help us. So we hope to make a lot of good plays and keep the crowd into it, and that should help us.
How do you plan to manage the game tempo?
Well, against a team like this, you're going to have to control the ball, and that's really important that we keep their offense off the field, and we have some extended drives. And then once you get opportunities to score in the red zone, it's really important that you get points because they're very good on defense.
How important are these next few games for you guys and for the rest of your guys' season?
They're extremely important. We're going to look at one game at a time. This game is the most important game on our schedule. And with a positive result, this could change our season. So we're looking for that, but we're looking forward to the prep. We got to be really locked into the preparation.